You never know. We might be really small pieces of the puzzle, but still, without that small piece, there's still a hole. And if you don't complete and be there as the last piece of the puzzle, the picture is still not complete, and the rest of the pieces, their hard work, and their dreams and aspirations, it can also all go to waste just because one person didn't believe in themselves.
If you're interested in fashion, this podcast is for you. If you're interested in modeling, this podcast is for you. Today we are joined by a special guest. Some people say she is Zendaya's twin. But in actuality,
Won't disagree. No.
Her name is Melika Khodaie. I finally got it right.
No, you didn't.
I didn't. What do you mean?
That's so funny. Again, like, everybody doesn't get my last name, but they get my first name, but you're the opposite. It's Melika.
Okay, wait, shit.
It's Melika. Every time.
Bro, that's crazy. I'm so happy. I was like, I got it.
I was gonna let you go with it, but then the rest of the podcast, you're gonna keep calling Melika.
Melika. Okay, yeah, anyway. Now that's cool, Actually, how do you feel about those Zendaya, well, not allegations, how do you feel being in there?
Oh my god, like, so honored.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah. Is she like your female crush?
Yeah, for sure. Like, not just looks,
but
like her personality, because she's, from her shows to like when she's on the red carpet and stuff, she's so authentic.
Yeah.
And I love that. Yeah.
That's true. She is like a...
I feel blessed.
You feel blessed?
Yeah.
That's good. I feel like you guys have like the same personality. Like, you're just both bubbly.
Don't... My ego! I'm joking.
Okay, so obviously, I think our viewers would want to know more about you. So, if you wouldn't mind, please could you give us a rundown of what your passion is? Tell us about your story. What inspired you to get into modeling? How has it gone so far? And where are you now?
Okay. What was the first part?
What got you into what inspired you to get into modeling?
Right. Honestly, I feel like some higher power because I just remember, like, as a little kid. Okay, the main story is, like, I just remember being a little kid and I was eating my food on the floor and watching TV, and then this runway show came on, and I was like, oh my god, I want to be there, I want to do that, I want to be like them. So, like, I started from there. I was, like, catwalking everywhere. Yeah. It's literally my default walk now because I've just been doing it since I was little. So that's how it started, I guess. And then I didn't really think about it much until we moved to Canada 9 years ago, where I realized, hey, this dream I have it could be a reality. Like, I could actually pursue it and see what happens. Yeah. So I did that, and during COVID, during COVID, like,
I think everyone's story starts during COVID.
I know, right? That's so awesome. I love COVID.
Well, I don't know. That might be kind of controversial,
You're right. I liked what. No, never mind.
Let's just say you like what it did for you.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, it inspired me because I was sitting at home doing nothing like the rest of the world, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and hit up every agency in town until one of them signs me. Not thinking about that they're all closed. So I went to the first one. The first day it was closed. They told me they're not doing walk-ins. And then on my way back home, I was just checking other ones I can go to, and I found, I don't want to say their name, but I found a different agency that you could, like, book an appointment to go see them. Yeah. So I did that, and then I went, and I was wearing, like, all white and sneakers.
Which is a no-no.
Which is, like, the opposite of what you're supposed to wear to a modeling
Even
anything.
your audition,
Yeah. But they said, like, we see your potential, but you literally don't know anything. So take these $2,000 classes and get on your way. And I was like,
Wait. So when they said to take these $2,000 classes, did you like what sing? Were you like $2,000?
I was just like, I was so happy because they were like, oh yeah, we see your potential.
Yeah.
And then it just went down. And I went back up because I was like, okay, maybe my mom. And then like, it doesn't matter, blah, 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 blah. And then it went back down. So I was like, the whole ride home, I was like, roller coaster of emotions. But thankfully, like,
Yeah.
thanks to my mom, like, she's really supportive, so she made it work anyways.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like now, how far back was this? When you COVID 5 years.
Yeah, like at the end of COVID. Yeah.
Okay. So
years.
now, how was this 5-year journey?
Right, and then I never got signed. Till recently, I'm signed right now with an agency in Mexico, and I'm actually going there in March. This month for a month. I'm so excited.
For a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so excited to get out of Canada. Like so excited.
And it's gonna be warm.
Yeah. Oh my God. Be jealous.
How do we do this? I'm trying to go Mexico. You know. Have you ever been?
No.
I've
only been here in Iran.
Okay.
So yeah, I just got signed after 5 years, but I never gave up during those 5 years. I kept going. I just kept on like building my portfolio and doing local shows and yeah.
I actually saw your recent shoots.
Yeah.
I kept my comments myself so I could talk about them. But like, it was really good. I liked it.
Thank you. I really liked it too. I wasn't expecting it.
So when you're doing like those poses, okay, are there specific poses that you like actually need to do that are like standard in the industry?
No.
Or just freestyle, be yourself, whatever you feel?
I would say like as a really good like just standing, not doing anything, but it's hard because just standing can translate as boring or just like okay, whatever. But some people can do it so well. It's just all in the face, I feel like, and like just slight shapes that you can make. That's the standard, I guess, and then you just go from there.
That's cool. Okay, so now you're signed. Wait, now but I actually respect that 5 years and you're still here. How? Like what type of motivation did that take? Like genuinely, like
oh my God.
How did you keep the passion alive?
To be honest with you, it actually died 2 times. And then just like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
that makes sense.
I actually don't know how it came alive both times, but I definitely had ups and downs with like my emotions throughout the journey, of course. But at the end of the day, every time I would tell myself like, if I give up now, we talked about it that like if I give up now, then first of all, I might be like setting the tone for so many other struggling models to not pursue, and also like my inner child like is gonna be looking at me the rest of my life like, are you serious?
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah. I saw a video yesterday, right? And they were like, when you're looking up to someone, you should look up to the person that you should look up to is yourself 10 years from now, right? And they say the reason why you should look up to yourself is because if you use like the gap of 10 years, every day 10 years there's still 10 years. So you're never actually going to reach the pinnacle, but you're always constantly improving.
Oh, what? That's actually really cool. Because I believe in literally nothing exists but the moment. So, literally, like...
But that's, so hard. Oh, well, let's say for me it's so hard just like to focus on the moment, because like you'll be thinking about the past, thinking about the future. You're stressing about the past and you're worrying about the future. Like,
Yeah.
So how do you stay in the moment?
I try to have like one or two things that I know make me feel good, like maybe one or two thoughts or things I can just go back to.
Yeah.
And then also breathing, of course, and how I feel in the moment. No matter if it's good or bad, I focus on how I feel, and it allows me to like notice my surroundings and then realize like, okay, I'm here right now and literally nothing else exists. So what am I gonna do?
How are you feeling right now?
I feel like this. Yeah. And then also like when you focus on the moment and realize nothing else exists, then you can also realize that, okay, hey, like I can use this moment to make sure that the future that is coming is gonna be something I would like.
Yeah.
Because if I feel good right now, if I make some moves right now that support my dreams or anything, my health, my career, then it's bound to be, right?
Yeah. The choices you make now should be a reflection of your future, or they should reflect. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but do you get it? Okay. Okay, so I'm sure like a lot of my viewers don't actually know much about the modeling industry, right? So do you mind telling us about the different types of models that are out there?
Yeah, I feel like they don't know anything about me also.
Don't worry, we'll get there. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you.
Yeah, there's this big misconception that you have to be tall to be a model. Even you said that to me, and it's so funny. Anyways, Anyways, yeah, there's this big misconception that you have to be tall to be a model. But first of all, look at a lot of... Okay, I guess it's because when we think about a model, all of the ones we think about are runway models, like Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid and Bella and whoever else, like, they're all runway models. And of course, if you want to be a runway model, you have to be tall, because when somebody's showing a garment, like if you're tall, then there's more canvas. So it makes sense. And then when you're walking, it allows you to show more, because one step, like the canvas is bigger, and it has to be bigger for a runway because you're moving and it's fast and whatever. Yeah. But then there's commercial. Yeah. And editorial, and what else? I don't remember, perhaps. But like somebody doing a campaign for Colgate toothpaste, they're also a model. Yeah. They can be actors, but they can also be models, or both. So yeah, you don't have to be tall.
Okay, that's interesting. So okay, fine. Let's actually talk about you. So
yay.
That's something that you enjoy. Would you consider yourself a yapper?
Yapper, yeah, but yapper about myself. 50, 40, 60.
Okay. So you said you're from Iran. So and I'm assuming you love fashion. Really good. So how did you? What about fashion do you love? Why do you like fashion?
Very good question, actually. I don't know. I love fashion because I found it. It helped me be able to express myself unapologetically and be myself and feel confident in my own skin, because in high school, of course, everybody has a rough time in high school. So did I. I got bullied and picked on or whatever. But when I started dressing like how I want to, and people would comment on what I'm dressed like, I wouldn't care. I didn't care. I thought I was that girl. Like, I was like, whatever you want to say, I feel good, I look good, I don't care. You know, that Rihanna quote, she's like, I remember thinking she can beat me, but she can never beat my outfit. Basically that.
They wrote that one.
Really?
Yeah, they wrote.
No, yeah, it's a big one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
How do you feel about fashion?
I love it. I love it. You see, I'm not. I just work with what I have, and I love just making random fits. Like I just wake up, I'm like, oh okay, this could go with this. Let me just put it on.
Exactly, it's so fun. Like I have so many clothes, and they're not expensive or anything. I just collect clothes, and it's so fun to be like, oh my god, this goes with this. Like groundbreaking. You feel like so cool.
You know what I want to do? I wanna create like let's just say a travel closet. So I have like staple pieces.
Yeah.
Very so white t-shirt, black t-shirt, jeans.
Yeah.
Then I just move like that, and I can just interchange it with like jackets. And the fit is just elevated, but I actually don't have too many clothes.
Yeah.
But I feel like this thing of buying clothes is crazy. It's like it's so addictive.
I know. But you know
addictive.
what? I have so many clothes, and I always find myself going back to the same 5 or 10 pieces that I have, and I just mix and match those ones because I thrift a lot, and sometimes they're like they're already ruined, or like I wear them 2 times and they're ruined, so I have to go back to the same clothes, but I still love it.
Wait, so how do you balance so do you work?
Yeah, I work as a sales rep at Browns.
Okay, so how do you balance everything? Your social life, your work life, everything. How do you do that?
If you ask my manager, he would say that I'm not. But we have figured out a schedule for me to. Honestly, I would say I'm managing it because of my great manager.
Yeah.
Because he loves me and he sees that I am a really good salesperson.
Yeah.
But he also sees that I have my own passions and I want to do my own thing, and he can see my potential in that as well. So as much as he wants me to be at work, he also allows me to have free time to be able to work on what I want to work on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say him.
That's amazing, actually. Wow, there's not many managers that actually do that. It's such like a nice position.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So, do you have any projects that you're working on currently?
Yeah! Oh my god, I'm so excited to share this. I'm working on like a few things to have them build up, but they all actually go back to one main project that I'm working on. It is a fashion show that I'm hosting with my business partner. He actually hosted the Stacked show last summer, and he brought me on board as like a model coach, but then we ended up kind of helping in with the organization as well. And then this year I was like, I want to organize a fashion show and I want to make it a big one. So we're planning to host a show in the summer with 3 locations in one day.
That's insanity. 3 locations in one day. I'll say 3 locations. 3 locations in one day.
In one day. Of course, not like back to back to back. You'll have time to breathe and enjoy your day, and not be stressed to move around. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, what's it called?
Oh my god. It's the name keeps changing, but like the event is called Street Style Stunners.
Yeah.
You can call us Stunners too. And yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah. I am so excited. Yeah.
That's great. So wait, so I'm so you've found like a new thing that's like become your new passion, and you found that you love organizing events. So,
yes. Can you tell?
Yeah. Like when I ask you, like
yes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh my god. Like sometimes I look at my journey and how my modeling career didn't go as I would like it to have gone, and I realized that actually it was meant to be this way, because if I succeeded in modeling, then I would just do that and just be a model, and I would never even think about being like an entrepreneur or anything like that or anything. But since it didn't work out, I'm here now and I'm trying to do bigger stuff and different stuff, and realizing that, hey, I like more than just one thing, and I can put them all together in one, and I freaking love it. Like,
that's actually so inspiring. And you went big. You didn't start small. You're like, yeah, if I'm doing it big. You have to do it somehow.
Yeah. We were meeting with this group that organizes events themselves for a very long time. They have been doing it, and we met with them, and I told them my idea, and then they're like, so how long have you been doing this? Just started. Like, keep bringing up that we did one. It's like, no, actually.
Wait, did you need a reputation to be able to do something like that?
I don't think so. I feel like you just need to come off as this is happening, whether you join or not. Yeah, but I need your help though.
Yeah. Oh, then there's a Ray-Ban.
Yeah.
Are they recording?
No.
Oh, that's so cool. I've been watching them. You know, I wanna do like a day in the life pub, the POV.
Yeah. I suck at taking content. I hosted a photo shoot to create content for our Stunner Instagram.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have this, I would not have recorded anything. My phone died as I got there. So, and then this, and then most of my content is from the models, like recording it. But I actually have like 20/20 vision, so.
Yeah. Shout out Ray-Ban sponsor.
Yeah.
Look, she looks good in the glasses. Hey, there we go. Check Ray-Ban in the bottom in the comments.
Yeah. You need them for real. Like, it's so good. And then you're not actually meant to wear them driving, but I do, because the one I bought, it turns into shades with sun ray, right? And so that's why I wear them driving. But then also I'm thinking, like, if somebody cuts me off or hits me, just quickly.
Yeah. Oh,
I got your ass.
Another plate.
Exactly.
Damn, you know, there's a day I was walking away from this place and I just witnessed an accident. I was like, what the hell?
Are you serious?
I promise, it was so crazy. But it wasn't anything crazy. But like, it was a rear end. But I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's on a normal day. Wait, okay, so if you could actually collaborate with one brand or one person, who would you collaborate with?
Zendaya. And Louis.
Louis?
Yeah.
Oh, Louis V? Me too.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah. That runway show. The what did you say? The Minecraft thing?
Yeah.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like, actually, it's like, you know, it inspires me. Like, I look at it, I'm like, wow, I want to be there.
You know what's funny? I'm so into fashion, but I don't actually follow like the trends and the brands, the big brands. I literally don't watch all the fashion shows and stuff. But that one was the first one. I woke up, I go on my phone, and it's like, first notification, Louis Vuitton live now, fashion show or something. And I was like, what? And it's the first show that I've ever seen live. And like following the brands.
Do you know the one thing that really like got me for that video was like the build up. So like the music in the background, I was like, wow, okay.
And the venue. Yes. It was like different. It wasn't like anything whoa, but it was just so cool.
So is that the goal one day? Is that like the level that you want to reach?
In what way?
Like that type of creativity where you're in, what is it, like the Louvre? Or where were they? It doesn't matter. But yeah, like where you're having an event like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I'm past being like, I want to be a model being there. No, I want to be the person that's organizing it and create these jobs for the people with the dreams to be there.
Yeah. So what have you seen as better? Like okay, no, let's say this. So do you enjoy being in the background more than being like the one that's there modeling?
It's kind of like a yes and no, because I don't know, I love not being in front of the camera, but I love just like doing what I know I can do. But then at the same time, I know that organization is actually really important, and you need to be focused on it, so you can't do both. Well, you can, but like it's hard.
It's hard, yeah.
You have to have a team that you really can rely on to be able to do that. But honestly, I'm 70% good being like organizing stuff, because it's also so heartwarming to see people that have the same dreams as you, and you are giving them the platform to be able to do what they want to do.
So what's one thing that you want to like leave with all models or all aspiring models?
Oh my god. Now you're asking me a hard question.
No, but like I saw it like didn't you say role model?
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah. How do I start? Just. Ooh. It's so big what I want to say. I'm trying to like make it into something that
I get it.
Can work.
Yeah.
Let me give a backstory to role model. I was applying to agencies, and they all have this section that like write something about yourself or something. And one day I came up with I want to put the model in role model, and I didn't even know what that means as I was saying it, but I knew I was cooking something.
You're in the kitchen, but you don't know what you're cooking.
But I knew it was gonna be good. It smelled good. Process. And then, of course, I thought about it, and now it's the name of my coaching business. And soon, and soon my agency. So I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. But what it just means is like, it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean that you have to set up a good example and like never make mistakes. It's actually the exact opposite, because imperfect spells I'm perfect. So be imperfect, make your mistakes, and that's how you can show your mistakes and like your struggles, not just the good parts, to people, so that they can be inspired to not be afraid and go for what they want to go for. Because the only thing holding people back is like failure or mistakes and stuff, and it's like, no, we all have to go through it to be able to learn, so that we can do it better the next time. Because if you give up, then you failed. But if you keep going, then you're bound to succeed one way or another in what you thought was gonna happen, or in something else like me.
Yeah. That's amazing. Imperfect. But I feel like as well as like authenticity. If you're authentic, like you see, no one can really fault you if you're authentic. Like you're just yourself. If the people don't like you, they don't like you. If they like you, they like you. But like you're just yourself, and like that's the most important thing, especially if you wanna grow as a person, you know.
Yeah. Like getting ahead of the comments. Like whatever you want to say to me, I already know, and I already show and wear with confidence.
Yeah, I'm about to take this to like a very dark place, right? But like, no, it's not that dark. But like, so people like, you know, there's people that do bad things and like they enjoy doing bad things, right? So there's like a study that was done, and they say that people that do bad things, they're usually more self-aware, and they've accepted that they're bad people. And because they're bad people, that's why they like usually succeed. People ask why are the bad people succeeding, like, but it's because they've accepted who they are, and they're just moving like that. So if imagine everyone accepted who they are, and maybe we'll be in a better place, overall.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's the crazy study. I'm reading articles and stuff. I'm reading articles.
Yeah. You hit me with like 2 quotes right now that I'm just like, whoa. Yeah.
I try. But yeah. This is I like what you've got going on, and like I really do hope you reach the stars and beyond,
Thank you.
I really do. It's inspiring.
My favorite quote right now is my business partner told me, and actually it's in a song and I've been saying it a lot, is rise by lifting others. And we talked about something last time that I briefly brought up, but I want to really bring it up again, that
Melika Khodaie.
that you never know. We might be really small pieces of the puzzle, but still, without that small piece, there's still a hole. And if you don't complete and be there as the last piece of the puzzle, the picture is still not complete. And the rest of the pieces, their hard work, and their dreams and aspirations, it can also all go to waste just because one person didn't believe in themselves and didn't believe that this small role they have is actually very important, and they didn't complete the picture. So, you can, if you don't go for it, then you cause maybe you cause like 100 other people to not go for it.
That's true.
And
it's crazy.
so sad.
I'm not saying that I caused like a wave, right? But like I feel like when I like posted my first video, I feel like it allowed, that's just how I see it, but like it caused other people to be like, okay, I'm gonna do mine too. Like I've been thinking about this, let me do it too, because like so many people that I know are now making content, and like I love it. Shout out Adil, that's my guy, making videos. Like it's great, and like if I decided no, I'm not gonna do it, maybe no one was gonna do it,
Yeah.
And like you're doing people a disservice by not following your destiny.
Your own dreams.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Causing yourself trouble and other people. Like, get it together.
Get it together. Get it together.
Man.
Oh, okay. Damn. Wait, there's actually this one question. So what's your ultimate goal? Is that a big deep one?
Yeah.
Okay, no. I don't want you to be into like evil eye. Do you believe in evil eye?
In what?
Evil eye?
No.
You don't?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Even though it's a big thing in my culture, I really don't believe in it, because what it says is you're telling me that you don't believe your energy is stronger than somebody else's thoughts about your energy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've had moments in life that I felt like, oh, that was evil eye. But when I go back to it and I realize it was actually not other people doing anything to me. It was my thoughts being wavered because of them. Yeah. And so it's me. It's me. Your energy is so strong. And if you just know that, if you believe in that, then nothing can mess with you.
I don't know, this might be very controversial, right? But like, a lot of these concepts, so like, let's say we look at religion, we look at non-faith-based followings, right? So like, let's say Buddhism, right? But like, all of these things, they all come down to one common denominator, and that's you. And it's like the belief in yourself and the belief in your abilities, or your ability to envision something or manifest something. And like, you see, it's there's like people really need to like look into this and like think about how they can really impact the world, and how sometimes they don't need anything else, they just need themselves. But like at the same time, it's good to have like God as a backing, because something, it's not easy to have absolute faith in yourself. I think that's one thing that I've realized.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I believe in the law of one, which just means there's only one thing that exists, which some people call God, some people can call the universe or the higher power. I like to call it love because since we're little kids, all these cartoons and movies, they all have one thing in common, that love always wins at the end. Positivity and love always wins at the end. It overpowers everything. What else do you know that overpowers everything? That's the most powerful thing in the world. God or the universe. So I believe that energy is love, because love is an energy. And a little story. Let's say once upon a time, there was an energy, most creative, most powerful energy, the only thing that existed, called love. Now love is bored because, there's nothing else. There's just itself, and it's creative and it's powerful. So, it sighed to itself and thought to itself, hey, I'm so creative, I'm so powerful, I can create worlds. And it did. It created us. It created worlds. Yeah. Not even just this world. And then it created things to go enjoy it. Animals and people, right? Like the Bible, like first the plants and then the animals and then the people. And then I realized, hold on, these people are just roaming around. They have nothing. They're just like nothing. How can I empower them? What better way than myself to empower them? Because I am the only and the most powerful thing that exists. So I feel like love separated itself into
billions, trillions,
like countless pieces, and gave itself to every little thing, not just us, not just like actual living things, but this curtain and the floor and the lights, like every little thing. And now the energy flows in shape and forms and in us, and we are able to use this energy to either, realize ourselves as this love, or to keep ourselves separate and struggle.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wow.
Like everything is one.
Yeah.
Only one thing exists.
Yeah.
And if you think this way, you are able to give so much love to people because you realize they are just you, and you're able to see them and see through them and not feel personally hurt by anything, because it's not even you, it's not even just you or just them.
Love is all conquering. Oh, that's powerful. Damn. I think that's a very good place to end. Wow. Thank you for coming. Okay, so if people wanna hear more about your show, where should they go?
So you can either follow our Stunners account. It's called Stunners __ S.S.S. for Street Style Stunners.
I'll definitely put it in the description. Make sure you go, support, reach out. If you're an aspiring model, you never know. Like.
Yes, we are. The show's in 3 months. So I don't want to say dates or months. So we're soon we're gonna put out casting calls for designers, for models, for volunteers, makeup artists, hair, photographers, videographers, everything and anything. And actually not just that, because I can't have a big show and have it be just, the regular content you see at a fashion show. So also shout out and not official, but wait for the casting call for artists like musicians and content creators and just creative people in general.
So that's someone for you that you should definitely look into. He's an artist.
You?
I don't know. Maybe I might be adding my challenge. That singing in the shower thing is real. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like we needed to do this for the second time. I think we're doing ourselves a disservice if we just let that other one come out the way it was.
Yeah.
This is like so much better, you know.
Yeah.
Because we're both used to it. We're both like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do think we talked about some things that like was really deep the first time, but I feel like we cleaned it this time and we put it out.
Yeah, there were some nice
in a better way.
Yeah,
Right. But it was like a first time authentic, and then it still feels very authentic this time, but it's more polished.
For sure.
Yeah. And thank you for creating this space. Like really, I actually feel like it was my prayers answered, because I'm doing all these things and I don't know how to shout myself out, you know. I don't know how to tell the people around me. So thank you so much for literally just doing yourself and giving me a platform to be able to give other people a platform.
Thank you. Kind words.
Baby, you're in love with. When a man like me get to speaking, I bring a little light to the evening. I bring a little vibe to the weekend. But then you in my life, so am I cheating? I told you, baby, I need the freedom.
Now this time. That actually made me so upset last time, because it actually came out really good.
Yeah.
And then but it kept on like blurring.
Oh, but yeah, because I'm white.
Nah, it's not even that. No. What?
Yeah, because this light was so bright. I was wondering.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about it.